What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. And today I'm going to be telling you guys the story of the time I had arguably the worst roommate in the history of roommates. I know a lot of people have had, oh, my roommate's really bad, my roommates suck, but trust me, after I tell you guys this, you guys are going to be thankful for your terrible roommates. But before we get into that, if you guys could press the like button, that would be dope. If we could get 4,000 likes on this video, that'd be a fat nut, and I'd really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get into arguably the worst few months of my entire life. So before I was a YouTuber, I actually had this plan of going to college, and now that that's been thrown out the window faster than a child on the third floor of a balcony, I don't even know what that said. A child got thrown off the balcony. Okay, that's what I was going for. I can really tell stories about my old school because I didn't want people figuring it out, but now you can know, and I don't really care. So basically, when I was in college, I had to share a room with a roommate. Now, usually it's not that bad. Most people's roommates aren't terrible, but for the first 3 months of my college experience, I had literally the worst roommate to ever exist. This entire story starts the summer before my freshman year, right before I moved in with anybody. You basically get your roommate's email like a month or two before you move in, just to kind of get to know each other, decide who's gonna bring what, so that way you guys don't show up with 15 microwaves, 21 mini fridges, and more grams of heroin than you need, you know? Like, it's so awkward when you both bring heroin to the party. So I checked my email one morning, and there is my new roommate. He sent me an email basically saying, yo, what's poppin'? I'm gonna make his name Kevin for this story because I feel like people named Kevin are usually pretty meme-ish. So it says, yo, what up? I'm Kevin. I'm from South Korea. I'm gonna be your roommate. It says on your profile thing that you're a big gamer. That's great because I play a lot of video games. I have a cat, and I've been already in our room because I'm here for the summer since I'm from Korea. And everything's pretty normal in that email except for I have a cat. Because let's keep in mind that I'm having to share a room with this guy, and it's not a big room, probably like 300 square feet. So I didn't know that we were allowed to have pets, so I sent him an email back being like, hey, I'm Ryan, great to meet you. Quick question, is it a joke that you have a cat, or do you actually have a cat? And he says, yeah, I have a cat. At this point, I'm like, okay. I love animals, don't get me wrong, but I'm not really looking forward to sharing a room with a person and an animal that's so small, and on the third floor, so I don't know where it's going to the bathroom. So I sent him an email back, I'm like, all right, well, you know, where does the cat go to the bathroom? Where is the cat gonna go outside? How often does the cat exercise? What's the cat's name? What the cat look like? I don't know. These are important questions. And he goes, oh, I don't let it outside. It's really annoying when I play video games. It scratches at my cables, so I lock it in the bathroom. And at this point, my WTF meters are off the charts because who locks a cat in the bathroom because it doesn't like when you're playing video games 16 hours a day. And then he says, I don't know where it goes to the bathroom. I just kind of pick it up as it goes, which means it's peeing all over this carpet and the room's 100% gonna smell like cat piss. Which I am not down for, alright? I'm a pretty go-with-the-flow person, but I'm not trying to live in cat piss for the next 9 months. So I contact the school, and they basically tell me that the cat is a therapy cat because he has PTSD. I don't understand what type of therapy cat it is. So I sent him an email, I'm like, yo man, sorry about you having PTSD, like I guess you need a therapy animal, that's fine. And he goes, oh no, I don't have PTSD, that's just what I told the school so I could get the cat. But you don't even take care of the cat, so I don't know why you want it, whatever. So I'm already mad. And that's pretty much all we talk about for the next, few months. I don't really email him because I'm annoyed. So moving day comes, and I'm magically hoping that the cat situation has been resolved. Somebody reported him. I did tell the school that he's locking it in the bathroom, and they said there was like nothing they could do, so I'm not really sure what I could have done more. But I show up and the entire dorm room just smells like cat piss. Straight cat piss. The cat's really cute. It's pretty scared of people reasonably, but me and him get along pretty well. I'm not a fan of the cat piss smell, but I feel really bad. I make it very clear right when I move in that I don't want to have to take care of the cat. I don't want the cat because I don't want to take care of an animal while I'm in college, but I'm not gonna take care of it. You know, if he needs me to feed it every now and then, that's fine. But I'm not gonna take care of its litter box. I'm not gonna get a litter box. I'm not like it's not my cat. And if you hate me for saying that, that's fine. But like I'm not trying to take care of a cat. And he goes, yeah, that's fine. The entire room smells like cat piss. I'm not happy, but there's nothing I can do. All the dorms are full. So I'm sure you're thinking, oh, okay, so this is pretty bad so far, but it gets worse. You see, I guess his sleep schedule had never reversed, and Korea is what? Basically a day in front of us, behind us? I don't know. But no matter what the situation, every night for the first 3 months of college, this guy is up at 3 in the morning playing StarCraft with his friends back home. I don't know if Korean is just a language that you have to be screaming at the top of your lungs, but he is just shouting in Korean every single night with the cat locked in the bathroom. I feel bad for the cat, so it starts sleeping with me every night. I start taking care of the cat, which I swore I wasn't gonna do, but I can't just let this animal get abused. and he's just going about his business screaming. He never goes to class. He never cleans up after himself. It's a terrible situation. Our room smells like cat piss. I can't have anybody over. I am not a happy camper at this point. So whatever, I'm breathing in cat piss on the daily, doing what I gotta do to try to survive with the gas mask on. And then there's a final straw. I wake up one morning, right, to people banging on our door. I go over, open it all groggily. It's like the staff people, and they're wearing like these badges, these name tags. They're pretty official. They're with the school. They go, hey, can we come in? And I go, yeah, of course. So they come in and they're like, oh my gosh, the stench is horrible. And I'm like, yeah, it's my friend's cat. And they're like, it's your friend's cat? I'm like, yeah. He said, oh, well, they called and complained about your cat. I'm like, well, what's the name on the report? And it's the kid. My roommate had reported the cat as my cat, and I didn't have the paperwork for it because I didn't need a therapy cat. I still can't believe that was a thing. And he didn't want to take care of it anymore, so he reported me for having an illegal cat, hoping they'd come and take it away. So they figure out what's going on, and they're like, okay, so it's not your cat. I'm like, no, it's not my cat. And they're like, and has he been taking care of it? I'm like, no, I've been feeding it and trying to get it to use the litter box, but at that point, he had trained it so much that it just wouldn't use it. It's not a good situation, right? And now I'm getting blamed for something that I don't have any responsibility for. So here I am getting yelled at by these people for a little bit before they figured out what's going on. I'm annoyed. They're annoyed. I don't even think they knew what's going on. Poor people. And so I'm sitting here like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever been a part of. So I contact the school, basically tell them what's going on. The people that came into the apartment that morning to look for the cat back up my story, basically say that it's not his cat. He's just, you know, trying to take care of it so it doesn't die. And the guy is had the balls to report me for his cat. So I contact the school and I'm basically like, look, these are the options. I'm paying an exorbitant amount of money to stay in these dorms. I mean, I wasn't paying it, the state was, but like, you get what I'm saying. I'm not gonna keep living in a cat piss infested room with a guy who's gonna try to report me because he's too irresponsible to take care of a cat. And you guys need to fix something. So they start looking into everything, trying to find me a room, trying to get me accommodations. And so they bring us both in to interview us on what's going on. And he's being mean to me like, oh, I can't believe you got the school involved. And I'm like, all right, listen here, buddy. Buddy Buckaroo, 2 a.m. StarCraft God. You're not even that good at it, first of all. Second of all, this wouldn't have been a problem if you just wouldn't have tried to get me in trouble for taking care of the stupid cat that's not even mine. The cat wasn't stupid. It was a sweetheart. I do feel bad for the cat. Just to clarify, like, I'm not saying it's the cat's fault. But when I'm getting yelled at for not taking care of a cat that's not mine and it's this kid's and he's just blatantly lying and trying to pretend it is, of course I'm gonna be frustrated. So we get into this meeting and they're like, all right, what's the problem here? And before I even have the chance to talk, this kid starts spewing off about how I never go to class and I keep him up at night and I prevent him from studying and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here slack-jawed like, bro, is this kid really doing this right now? There is no way he has the balls to actually say all this stuff. And thankfully, I had taken, this is kind of mean, Snapchat videos of me in bed at like 4 in the morning, rolling my eyes with him screaming in Korean so I couldn't sleep. And I had sent a lot of these to my friends and I'd save them to my memories because I just thought they were kind of funny. So I go, oh yeah, so you're gonna claim that I'm the one keeping you up late. And he's like, yeah, because you are. You're constantly the one being loud and obnoxious in our room. And I'm like, all right, buddy, bet. So I pull out my phone and go, then what's this? And it's video of him screaming at the Korean at 4 in the morning. I have like 8 videos of him from 2 to 4 a.m. of him doing this. And I go, he has no proof that I'm staying up late because there isn't any. I go to bed at, you know, midnight, which is pretty reasonable, I guess. We're all college kids. And I said, I don't even mind him staying up late. I mean, sure, it's annoying that he's screaming the entire time, but I don't even care. That's not why I'm mad. The cat is why I'm mad. So at this point, he's been outed as just making stuff up to try to make me look bad so that way he doesn't get in trouble. And I don't care. Who stays up late? I don't find. Yeah, is it annoying? Sure, but I don't care. So they start asking me about the cat, and so I'm telling him that he locks it in the bathroom, or he did. Now, I take care of the cat. I never wanted to take care of the cat, and how I'm basically responsible for this animal that I never even wanted. I didn't even think therapy cats were a real thing. I'm confused. And he starts to say that, oh, well, I take care of it, so it's mine now. And I'm like, dude, that's not how it works. You were locking a cat in a bathroom for 8 hours a day, so I decided that I wanted to take care of it. I don't know what your issue is. So at this point, the person running the little like interview discussion roommate disagreement thing is like, okay, I can clearly see what's going on here. So they basically tell the kid the therapy cat is going to an animal shelter to be rehoused. And the shelter they sent it to was a really nice one that definitely rehoused it. I've met the person that adopted the cat. The cat is fine. I don't want anyone to worry about the cat because I was worried about it too. I would have taken it in if I knew it wasn't going to be okay. So the person finally, after everything is settled, decides that I'm going to get a new room. I have to share with 2 people, so there's going to be 3 of us in a room. But at this point, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be in a room that doesn't smell like cat pee and won't have a screaming Korean kid at 2 a.m. So I'm like, thank goodness. And as for the kid that had the cat, he lost his cat. He can't get a therapy in. understandable. And I don't know, nothing else really happened. Like, he really didn't get in much trouble, which is annoying, but I guess it's whatever. I really didn't want to ruin the kid's life, so I didn't pursue it any further. But thankfully, my next roommates were a lot better, and I definitely had a much better experience not dealing with a crazy psychopathic Korean guy screaming at me in languages I do not understand. So yeah, on that note, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you guys, when you go to college, have a little bit of a better experience with roommates. I guess I didn't. If you enjoyed, be sure to press the like button. If you do have a roommate horror story, leave it in the comments section down below. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video, and moral of the story, please don't lock cats in bathrooms. That'll about do it. Peace.